Pitcher comes set and fires.
Going back at the wall, he leaps.
Hill dives. Did he get it? He did.
Up the middle. Trey Turner to his left, pops up.
Fantastic break.
Dodger third and inside the park, home run.
See ya. He's done it. Home run number 50.
Weege on his way to second, gonna be a play, and he is out. No.
Are you kidding me? It can only happen in the wild card game. Down the line it goes. Here comes Jensen. The Indians win it. Here it comes. He struck him out. Taylor ties it. Oh, what a finish. 2-3 run.
He asked me what I do in winter when there is no baseball. I'll tell you what I do. I stare out the window and wait for spring.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
Into the box, Brian Vizcaino, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. First of three to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. In now, Jim Adduci. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Count remains at 0-2. Now the pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Willie Ramiro. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, you get out of hand pretty quick.
Moran scoops it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Andy Dugan, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting second baseman, Jeff Muncy.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
On 12 hits, no errors. They left 19 runners on base. For the faceoff.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle. Russell's got it. And that's the first down. So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So now Carlos Santana. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to... Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Altair is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
He throws him on the fastball there. Chris Bryant becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Three and 1 now. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Up next will be Nick Williams. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Hoskins rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores. Now to the plate, Michael Franco. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Happ ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Striding in, Aaron Altair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping up to the plate, J.P. Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch on its way. Way out in front. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Still only 1 out in the inning. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Baez has it. The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. Now in the
left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Pat Neshek is going to come on in relief now. He may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Base is empty here with nobody out. He pulls this one into right. Williams is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Anderson Russell.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Sharply hit but foul over toward the first base dugout. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Alfaro is over to take a look. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 0 for 4. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Neshek, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything. And that's exactly what this guy has done. And he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. There's Baez. On to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that. Here's Jason Hayward now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hayward, or often just Jay Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
0-1 the count. Sliders in for a strike.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get...
And we'll have to... And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in now, Michael Franco. He hit a sac fly earlier. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. At the plate, Aaron Altair. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Now batting,
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Right side, fair ball down the line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Throw is low, and it gets by. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Rizzo, the runner at third with no outs. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 4-1. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez right there. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to the right side. A step on the bag for 1. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. They pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1 down the first baseline. The 1-2 pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Ready now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Settling in now, Carlos Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins, looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And this is in the air now, out to left. Schwarber is going to get there. And that's the 3rd out. So striding in, Jason Hayward will start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Javier Baez.
Second baseman, number 9. Javier Baez.
Tommy Hunter, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's a chopper to first. Throw goes to third. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. He's over to take a look. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Hit down the third baseline. There is Franco. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-0 the count. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 1-for-2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Popped him up. Russell has a play. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Aaron Altair. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and it's a very... At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here's Addison Russell. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Russell behind 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. In there, strike 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Altair coasts under it, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1, here's the pitch. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Steve Cishek comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Cishek rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Checked to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Crawford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Justin Wilson
comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but...
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away. You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Hector Neris comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Behind 0-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Alfaro has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Carl Edwards Jr. has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Edwards, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
And coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Happ is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit hard to short. Russell has it. On to first, and this will remain. Here's Chris Bryant now. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
No balls and one strike. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him, and he goes down on. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Altair. He flew out in his last at-bat. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Jorge Alfaro, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swinging, they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your hand.
And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out on the tag. Brian Dunzing takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. From the stretch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Odubel Herrera will get a chance to bat following the 2-out base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Stepping up now.
Leading off for the count, left fielder
Edobre Ramos is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. In there, no balls and a strike. 1-1 to Schwarber. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Count remains at 0-2. And the Phillies move on. They've got a date in the NL Championship Series. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base.
From Philadelphia, into the box now, Chris Taylor. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Taylor makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. So he got him swinging. Chris Taylor goes down for the first out of the game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Hernandez into shallow center. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the run is Told, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly it just looked on that last pitch.
Hit toward the right side. And this will be put away easily for the out. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Runner at second here with one man out. Got him. So here's the Phillies DH, Rhys Hoskins.
Designated hitter, Rhys Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. And gone up into the second deck. Up next to be Nick Williams, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next up for Los Angeles. He's off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And now is Yasiel Puig. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Kemp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air down the right field line. Williams is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Maikel Franco. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And that one is gone. Digging in, Jacob Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, I love stubborn pitchers. I love the fact that this guy keeps going to the well, but that's a dangerous location to keep missing it.
0-2 the count to Crawford.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Holmes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Striding into the box. First. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cesar Hernandez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. In there for strike one.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Into the second deck and gone. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Hernandez is there, and the side. Digging in for his second at-bat. Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped toward the gap in right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Tolles, and this one is gone. A home run. Ready to take his hats again, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line drive to center field. Taylor has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Now batting, Nick Williams, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in, Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Rounded down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Tolles. 2 gone. Digging in, Aaron Altair. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a...
Oh, way to get dirty. The throw. It's there, and he's out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Might be putting him on now. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Altair looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another chance. Yasiel Puig. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. Lifted in the air to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's got it 1 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a wide one here for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Altair sprinting after it, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Riding in once again, Andrew Cole. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Herrera on the run, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. And it'll be a sac fly and an RBI as that'll cut this to a 3-run deficit now. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Pavetta will put this one away and the side is. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the net.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Ross Strickland answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Alfaro rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So now Carlos Santana. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
The runner from second crosses the plate. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right center. Back goes Taylor to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. A tag for 1, and they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that... So digging in now, Logan Forsythe. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Missed with a slider. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. A high fastball is in there. High in the air out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. A play at the plate. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. 1-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And the runner is in from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Ripped down the line. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a breaking ball stays outside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. And that ends the inning. Scott Alexander, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. At the plate, Maikel Franco. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Aaron Altair. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.